Good evening everyone and welcome to the Invictus Racing League, the F3 League. I am your host with the most, Malc. Tonight we're at the glorious race of the Paul Ricard track of the French Grand Prix. Va-va-boom, shall we say. I hope you're all okay. Well, it's glad to be back for a brand new season of the Invictus Racing League, the F3 League. We've got new drivers, existing drivers from the F3 League. And also we have to see what's going to happen in the next few races here. But I will go through some of the strategies here. But before I carry on, there will be a new co-commentator with me, the legendary, the greatest American commentator of them all, Tim. He will be joining me throughout this season of the brand new season of the F3 League. So I can't wait for that. I'm sure you guys can't wait for it as well. But unfortunately can't make it tonight, so I am back on there on the commentary box to watch these exciting new pre-season races. Now, I've seen there's a few drivers missing tonight, so we'll go through some of the drivers who have already got their teammates on the F3 League. You've got, which I believe is Luke Bailey, which I'm watching now to do his qualifying lap, and Nigel. So that's a very good pairing to see what's going to happen here for this season. I know Luke Bailey's had a great start last season, but he will try and bounce back after he had an average middle part of the season. Then he shot himself back into the front end as where he wanted to be majority of the season. So hopefully he'll try and bounce back there. And Nigel Gash, who had his first podium for a long time last season. That was his best moment there last season. So it will be a massive thing for him to try and help with Luke Bailey to try and do well with the Red Bull car. But we'll go through some of the new drivers as well as the teams that they're currently on at the moment here. But we will come to watch the qualifying lap of the Paul Ricard track here. So it's called the Circuit Paul Ricard with the 3.630 miles with a 5.842 kilometres. And now we're about to start the qualifying lap here. Coming up to, which is the longest straight of them all here. And this is the part where you have to be careful over the pit exit there, passing turn 1 there, and then now into turn 2 now, you have fast end there. Try and go that past as quickly as possible here now, coming up to, which is turn 3 now, sharp braking there, turn 4 now. And then coming up to, which is turn 5 now. This is the part where it's always tricky for some of the drivers there, but we're going to turn 6 now, as you've just seen from the sign there, and then passing into turn 7 there. And then the long straight for the first DRS straight, the proper DRS straight here, where you can see so many overtakes here, left, right, centre here. You just never know what to expect back here. So this is turn 8 now. And then we're coming on to, which is turn 9, passing the grandstands here. Beautiful view there. And then coming to down the straight here. This is going to be the fastest right-hander here that you'll ever see here. And they've tried to be, there was so many overtakes here last night in the Realistic Performance League. It was just absolutely immense stuff there. Passing turn 11 now, they're going to be absolutely delicate there. And then coming up to, which is turn 12 now. It's the S's section here. Turn 13 now. And then coming up to, which is the start of the pit entry here. And then coming up to, which is turn 14, and then now the hairpin there of turn 15, the sharp corner there, and that's the second line of DRS straight, and the time to beat is a 133.3, a 133.3 by Luke Bailey there. Mr. P, I've known him for many seasons, for a very long time now, and he can't be consistent on his day. He can be really good on his day, so it'll be interesting to see what he can capitalise on in the Haas car as well. And Mike is joining with him this season, so that'll be a massive boost there. But look at Nigel Gash now. Nigel Gash did a 133.9 on the hard tyres now, so that's still a good time. F1 Richard, who's missing his teammate of Ferocious Dan, who won the Drivers' Championship last season. And manic stuff there, but Tinus has got the pole position time now with a 133.1 on the medium tyres, so that's still good. It's pole position, but if you compare it to the times there, that's still not good enough there, because it can be beaten. It can be beaten there. So we go yellow flag sector 2 now, so hopefully the Red Bull car will be out of the way there of Nigel Gash there. Vodtech is 132.449 now. So absolutely immense stuff there. Andre Gio, he's gone into second place now. Oh my days! Yellow flag set to 3. Yellow flag set to 3 there, so still interested to see what they're going to happen here so far. I was watching from Craig's point of view here. Gasto is one of the new drivers here this season, so I'd like to see how he can capitalise on it this season. To be fair, I did see him on one of the trial runs as well, so he can be really good, to be fair. So it'll be interesting to see how he can capitalise on him throughout the whole season as well. And then got Bagger Bones as well in the same car with the Toro Rosso as well. So I'd like to see the two brand new teammates of the two new drivers in the Invictus Racing League, the F3 League. So it'll be interesting to see what's going to happen here as well. We've got under 12 minutes left of the qualifying now. As at the minute, Wout Tech is in first place with a 132.449. Dre Gio is in second with a 132.6. That's a cracker of a time there on the hard tyres. So that's the best time to start off with, to be fair. Yellow flag set to 3 now. Yellow flag set to 3. Is there anyone trying to improve their times here? Is anyone closer to their times? I think Mr. P. No, he did a 134 flat on his time. So he'll need to try and improve as quickly as possible there. But Stephen moved up to third there with a 132.859. So Mr. P has backed off his time there because I think he's just letting Nigel Gash through. So Nigel Gash looks like he's on a fast time here, by the looks of things anyway. So at the moment here, Mike, Craig, Synchronicity, Suspud and Bagger Bones are the only ones who have not done a time whatsoever in this qualifying of the Invictus Racing League, the F3 League. Luke Bailey has moved to fourth now with a 133.151 on the hard tyres. That's still a cracker of a time there from Luke Bailey. And I'll tell you what, it's going to be an absolutely belter of a season this season, because for the first time in ages, I think the drivers and the constructors were confirmed before the last races. So Nigel Gash has moved up to fourth now with a 133 flash, so he is really on top form here. He could be a dark horse. I know the consistency has affected him this season, but he could be a dark horse if he can keep that momentum going in the track itself. But fair play to him, he's doing well. He's going to fourth place here. F1 Mr. P is just spinning round at the moment here, so hopefully he's just made a massive mistake on I believe turn 2, so he'll try and bounce back there as quickly as possible. Mike, the civilian legend there, I always call him. He's made a massive mistake there, so he's just trying to get back into the pits as quickly as possible. He is on the soft tyres as well, so Craig's on the soft tyres as well, so he's doing his out lap now. So I'm just going to watch from Craig's point of view here. Like I said, Craig, who he had a few races, to be fair, and he did absolutely immense stuff there, where he started off right at the back and then he just shot himself right up to the top, into like the top 3, as from the last 2 races in a row or something, or 3 races in a row. But that was still immense stuff there from Craig there. So he's going to do his qualifying lap now. I will say this now, the drivers will have to be careful there, because the pit exit is just where the drivers will have to go to that corner to turn in on turn 1. So I'm sure the drivers will have all their mics communication stuff ready to make sure that they don't clash there, because it has happened before. A driver comes out of the pits and they're coming up to the straight now, and try to avoid the crash there as much as possible there. But it's one of those tracks we have to be absolutely delicate there, to be fair. But fair play to the drivers here, so hopefully there will not be any issues, no tissues, shall we say. Bagger Bones on his debut race, he's moved up to 6th place with a 133.163. That's still a good time there, to be fair. But at the moment, can Vodtech try and improve his time, or would anyone try and beat his time there? We're coming up to the 8-minute marker soon. 8 minutes left of the qualifying here. Can we see any more shocks on the way here? Craig looks like he's on a good form here, but the tyre wear, actually, I normally do the tyre wear at the start, but normally I'm just trying mix it up a little bit here and there. Is Craig go back? Yeah, Craig has gone back into the pits. I think he's just trying to get the feel of the car. I'm going to go with Gasto. I'm going to go with Gasto doing his lapping now. With a tyre wear. Now, the best strategy to start off with would be, well, the quickest strategy that I've noticed during the setups there is a medium hards. Now, like I said, the tyre wear for the softs would last about 9 laps. The medium should last about 15 laps, and the hard tyres should last about 19 laps, estimate. So, like I said, I would start, if you wanted to do the race, I would start off on the mediums and then go on the hards, because that is just the quickest strategy of them all. You can do hard mediums, but you're only losing out by 0.09 of a second time difference, so anything could happen there. You could do soft hards or hard softs, but you will lose about 7 to 8 tenths estimate there. So I would try and avoid the softs as much as possible. Even if you did a 2-stop around the race here, the quickest strategy to do a 2-stop would be soft, medium, soft at this moment in time. So Gasto's just going back into the... Looks like he's lost a bit of his petrol there. So Nice Niels in 11th place at the moment here. So Spud in 8th with a 133.5. F1 Richard with 9th with a 133.8. Just trying to see if there's any other shocks moves along the way here, but 6 minutes left. Anything can happen. So Nice Niels coming up to onto turn 7 there now, and he's trying to do everything possible there. Oh my days, F1 Richard moves up to 2nd place now with 132.557. He's only missed out by a 10th. He missed out by a 10th on Vodtek's time there. Oh, Stephen! Oh, Stephen moves up to pole position there with a 131.6 on the soft tyres. Oh, I did say to avoid the softs as much as possible there, but he wants to try and start off the season with pole position. He has improved a hell of a lot there, oh Stephen, massively. He did absolutely massive to improve a hell of a lot there. So fair play to him to start off there, but his tyre wear will be absolutely shot there, because he'll have to do you have to do one stop here with the softs and then do the hards at the end. He's got no other choice to do that really. But can Nice Niels moves up? Yeah, he does. He moves up to 6. He moves up to 6. Sector 2 time. Sector 2 yellow flags there. Massive. Here we go. Can Luke Bailey trying to improve his time? He's on the medium tyres now with. At the moment, did a 133.1. Gasto moves up to 4th with a 132.5. Yellow flag sectors 2 and 3. Tinus has moved to 4th now, knocking off Gasto from 4th place here. Can Luke Bailey? Oh, Luke Bailey moves up to 2nd place now. Now the times are coming in now, thick and fast here. Here we go. Can we see any more shocks on the way here? Can F1 Richard? F1 Richard did a 132.557. Will he try and improve his time, or will he go for... I think he's slowing down. Is anyone trying to improve their times here? Mr. P's on the medium tyres now. So we'll just see what Mr. P can do at this moment in time. He's coming up to the DRS straight now. At the start finishing line straight. Can he move up? No, he's... Looks like he's about to do his lap in here. So at the moment, Mike, Craig... and synchronously are the only ones who have not done a lap yet. And we're up to the 3 minutes 25 left of the qualifying of the Invictus Racing League, the F3 League. I can't wait for this moment here. Absolutely insane stuff here. Is anyone trying to improve their times here? It looks like no one else is trying to improve. We've got quite a few drivers there who are on the outlaps here. We've got yellow flag sectors 2 and 3 here. So something must happen there. Yellow flag sector 3 just laying some of the drivers through, which could be believed. Anyway, so Still yellow flag set to 3 at the moment here. Can Mr. P improve his time here? Needs to do something here on his F3 debut race. Just absolutely nerve-wracking stuff here. Absolutely nerve-wracking here. To be fair though, when you do the pre-season races, you rather get the mistakes out of the way first, because obviously you don't want a bad start to happen to you on the first race of the brand new season. You don't want that to happen, because if you want to aim for like the top half or the you know, for the championship as well, you need to have a really good start there and have all the luck that you need as well. So he's coming up to the final corner now. Can he try and improve with the DRS straight now? It looks like he's on a quicker time here. Could be on a quicker time here. And he moves up to third. He moves up to third with a 132.423. Fantastic stuff there. Oh, who's that? Is that Nojgash? No, sorry. I think that might be Dragio. So, Nojgash coming up to the third sector. So just absolutely insane stuff here. Yellow flag set to 2. 1 minute 35 left. 1 minute 35 left. Can we see any more shocks along the way here? We need to see a lot more magic stuff here. Could it be magic for Nojgash here to get into the top 5 on his return back? Oh, the break there. Can he try? Oh, he's got a little bit wide there. That might compromise his lap. Is he still going? Is he still going? 132.777. I think that might be... I don't think he has improved. I don't know. So, can Dragio on his medium tyre, I believe. Yes, it is. He's on the medium tyre. Yellow flag set to 1. Yellow flag set to 1. We've got 48 seconds left. Unbelievable stuff here. Can Dragio needs to do something here. Coming up to passing turn 12 now. And into turn 13 now. And then coming up to, which is turn 14 now. And then coming up to, which is turn 15 now. Yellow flag set to 1 now. Yellow flag set to 1. Oh my days, can Dragio improve? Oh, he moves up to second. He moves up to second place there. Brilliant time there from Dragio. Can Vodek improve his time? No, he won't. He will not improve his time. 10 seconds left. Can Bagabos try and improve his time in the medium tyres here? F1 Richard has retired from the session here. F1 Richard has retired from the session. Qualifying has now stopped. They have stopped the fans of the Crystal Maze, but I tell you what, they have stopped the qualifying of the Invictus Racing League, the F3 League. And I tell you what, this is going to be an absolutely belters. Luke Bailey, Mr. P, are in the top 4. Luke Vodek in 5th place here. Let's see what Bagabons does on his debut race here as well. Oh, can he try and improve? He's coming up to the turn 15 now. He's on the DRS straight now. He needs to do something there on the medium tyres. Can he try and improve? Oh, he moves it to second. He moves it to second by 2/10 off of Stevens' time. That is a brilliant time there from Bagabons there. Craig has retired from the session as well. Synchronously coming up to the final few corners now. He's on the hard tyres, I believe. Hard tyres there. Yellow flags in sector 3 there. And he needs to improve. 133.2. A 133.2. Mike has gone to the pits now. And I don't think Dragio will improve his time there, because he literally just crossed over the line with about 40 seconds left. So at the moment here, Stephen may improve his time here. And he needs, if he can, that would be fantastic stuff there. And he would not improve his time there. So 131.635. This is your pole sitter at the French Grand Prix here. Stephen in first place. Brilliant stuff there from him. However, he's the only one out of the majority of the racers who have gone for the soft tyres. Whereas majority of the drivers have gone for the medium tyres, which is the safest bet. And then Synchronosis has gone for in 13th place with the hard tyres. But however, Sir Spud, Nice Neil, Synchronously, Mike and Craig will have the fresher tyres at the back of the grid. This is absolutely brilliant stuff here. Absolutely brilliant stuff here. Here are your short qualifying for the Invictus Racing League, the F3 League for the French Grand Prix. You got O'Stephen in first place. Bagger Bones on his debut race in second place. Dre GL in third place. Luke Bailey in fourth. Nigel Gash in fifth. F1 Mr. P in sixth place. Vodtek in seventh. F1 Richard in eighth. Tinus on his debut race as well in ninth. Gusto in 10th place on his debut race. Spud in 11th. Nice Niels is in 12th. Synchronicity 13th. 14th is Mike. And 15th is Craig. But Mike and Craig are the only ones out of that list there who have not set a time whatsoever. I'm just saying, well, thank you to, I'd like to thank everyone that's watching the stream so far. Please make sure you like and subscribe to the Invictus Racing League channel for all the live races. Not only we do the performance league, the equal performance leagues of F2 and F3 on tonight in Wednesday nights, but we've got the F1 League, which is merged as the No Assist League on the Monday nights, and then you've got the Realistic Performance League on the Tuesday nights as well. But like I said, with the F1 League, you've got the greatest commentary of them all, commentary duo of them all, with Sab and Gareth as well, myself and Tim for the Realistic Performance League on the Tuesday nights as well. And then also you've got Warris Lander doing his commentary stuff with Energy Dan for F2 as well, and me and Tim. Tim's not here tonight, but he will join me for the F3 League as well. So be interested to see what's going to happen here with the race stuff as well. But not only we're on the YouTube channel as well, but we also got before I carry on about the YouTube, there will be the podcast with Gareth and Sab on the Thursday nights, and we do have some more as well, and it's great. The podcast has been absolutely brilliant from the guys there, so make sure you tune in and listen to that. They do brilliant stuff there as well. But we do have the Gran Turismo leagues on the Thursdays as well, but make sure you tune in for all the YouTube channels as well. But also, I forgot to say, for the social media side stuff, you got we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram as well. So make sure you like, favourite, subscribe as well to get all the latest updates, and also check out the InvictusRacingLeague.com for if you want to race with us. Sign up, join in, have a look, and you're not going to be disappointed whatsoever, guys. And we're back onto the formation lap of the Invictus Racing League, the F3 League, with 27 laps of the French Grand Prix. So O'Stephen, with the tyre wear that he's starting on the softs, the best bet for him would be to go on the hards after 7 laps of it. So he might have to pit at lap 6, and then he might have to go all the way to the end with the hards if he wants to do one stop. But I would avoid the 2 stop at whatever the cost there. But O'Stephen really wants to start this qualify now, so he's back onto the racing grid there. You got Bagger Bones in second place. You got Dre Gio in third. Luke Bailey in fourth. Nigel Cash in fifth. F1 Mr. P in sixth. Vodtek in seventh. F1 Richard in eighth. Tinus is in ninth. Gusto is in 10th. Spud is in 11th. Nice Niels is in 12th. Synchronicity in 13th. Mike is in 14th. And Craig is in 15th place. And as you can see there, I love that camera view there. We've got all the drivers in. They're slowly coming into the grids there. So here we go on the brand new season of the pre-season races of the Invictus Racing League, the F3 League. Who will be top here of the pre-season race one to start off with? We've got 1 lights, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights. And we are go. How's O'Stephen on a good start? No, he's back about, might have a good start here. Oh, no, O'Stephen just got ahead. Oh, who's that? That's one of the Haas cars going around the outside. Oh my days. Absolutely insane stuff here. Oh, contact. Oh, no. Oh, no, there's been contact there. There's contact there. There's quite a few drivers there with contacts. at the start of the pre-season races there. It looked like Luke Bailey had a little bit of a contact there with one of the drivers there. I'm not sure, was that Mr. P as well? Dropped at the back? Yeah, Mr. P's dropped right at the back there. So, it looked like Luke Bailey had caught by one of the cars there. I'm not sure who was at first, but all my days, Dre Diaz trying to go right on the inside with a two in a bad situation here. But Bagabos holding on. Bagabos is holding on now, but Dre Diaz moving to second place now. What a move! What a move there! Brilliant stuff. Mr. P has got 3 second time penalty on multiple warnings now. But can Nigel Cash is going around the inside there. He looked like he tried to make the move there, but from that camera angle there, immense stuff there. But might have to go back to Bagabos there because he's closer to Dre Diaz now. There's quite a few drivers battling out here. Craig moved up to 8th place now. And Mike moved up to 6th place. So that's the biggest movers here. So fair play to the drivers here as well. Nice Niels as well. After that unfortunate crash there at the start of the race there. So as you can see here, Nigel Gash right at the back of Bag of Bones here. Absolutely immense stuff here. Mr. P's got a 5 second penalty for speed in the pit lane, so he's going to the pits. Same with F1 Richard. Oh, no, I do apologise, guys. Gasto Synchronicity are in the pits. I do apologise. I thought F1 Richard was going to the pits, so that's my fault on that one. So at the moment here, we've got a 4-car battle here for second place here. And also we might have a few battles going on here with Craig and Sir Spud, the 2 Ferrari teammates there as well. So that'll be the same teammates from last season when they were in the Renault car now, and they're in the Ferrari, as you just seen, just glimpse there. So brilliant stuff there. But can Dre Gio will be pouncing at any moment here, but it's quite good, interesting stuff here. Would the strategies work here? As in, which tyre wear would they go for? Would they go for the one stop, which could happen, wherever happens? But it just depends on what happens at this situation. Good evening to everyone else joining the session. I hope you enjoy it so far. If you just missed what you've seen so far, Luke Bailey's out of the race with an unfortunate crash at the start of the F3 League at the French Grand Prix here. But we're just watching Vodtech try closing on Nigel Gash now for 4th place here. But if I was O'Stephen, I'd be really worried here because like I said, Dre Gio's nearly right at the back of O'Stephen there. As you can see at the top of the screen there, he's trying to get close as quickly as possible, but the DRS should be active now. But here we go, Nigel Gash going for defensive here, trying to go defensively on the inside there. No, he's still holding on there, Nigel Gash for 4th place here. Still holding on here for 4th place, but might have to go back to Dre Gio here. Dre Gio might do a big move here at the moment here. So this would be a best opportunity to try and make the move against O'Stephen, who looks like he's struggling with those soft tyres. Mike's got a 3 second time penalty for multiple warnings. He's one of those drivers who does not get many penalties galore here, but unfortunately he's had a penalty here tonight. Here we go, can Dre Gio side by side with a 2 in a bed here, gets O'Stephen to make the move. Oh, he makes the move. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant there from Dre Gio there, makes those silky move. But can O'Stephen who pounces at this moment in time here. Watching it from this point of view, trying a fast right-hander here. Oh my days! Brilliant stuff there at turn 11 there. Absolutely brilliant stuff there. We've got a 3-car battle here for the lead here. Absolutely immense stuff here. Good evening to Snoop Markey. How you doing, mate? You're right. He says Stephen might struggle on those tyres in a few laps. He will in the next few laps here, because the softs won't last until probably up to lap 6 of his time. Anyway, so but it looks like he might be struggling here because you've got Bag of Bones trying to close in, and then also you've got Nigel Gash and Vodtech as well. But we've got a couple of battles as well. Nice Niels. Sir Spud and Craig there. Craig's just dropped down to 9th place now. Bag of Bones trying to close in now as much as possible here. Going to turn 4 now. Bag of Bones trying to close in on O'Stephen now for 2nd place here. I think he'll take the move on the DRS straight. Stephen makes a mistake there. This will now bring Bagabos into play here. He will bring into the DRS straight now. Needs to do something. He needs to make the move. He needs to make the move here. Oh, he makes the move. Fair play to him. Fair play to the drivers there, the two drivers there. Synchronicity on the past lap of the race were 136.1. Brilliant stuff there. Absolutely brilliant stuff there. Oh my days. There's been a few jumps from the cars there. But Stephen makes the move. He's trying to go side by side there with Bag of Bones there. But look at Nitrogas. Look at Nitrogas there trying to make the move. Oh my days. That was a bit of a madness stuff there. I'm not sure what exactly happened there between the two cars there, between Stephen and Nitrogas. But oh my days. I'm hoping hopefully they'll be alright there. But we've got a couple of battles going on here. We've got Nice Deals to Spud for one of the battles here. We've got a 3-car battle here for third place here, which I don't want to leave here because Nitrogas could pounce at any moment here. Try and get on the DRS straight here. Same with Vodtech. Vodtech's just having a quick glance there, saying, oh, I want to try to make the move. Oh, he nearly makes the move. He nearly makes, oh my God. Nitrogas went a little bit wide there. Vodtech has lost the opportunity to try to make the move there against Nitrogas for 4th and 5th there. But this has been an absolutely brilliant battle here. Whatever happens here tonight. Tillis has got 3-second time down to put multiple warnings. Look at Nitrogas. Nitrogas is really struggling with those mean tyres since he got a little bit wide there in one of the corners. Absolutely madness stuff here. Look at this. Look at this. Synchronicity's got a fast lap of the race again with 135.9 now. Absolutely insane stuff here. Still watch this battle here because Mike's pouncing at the moment here. He's joining the battle here between 4th, 5th as well as 3rd, 4th and 5th. I do apologise. So here we go. Can we see any more battles going on left, right and centre? Snoop says he should pit now and go long. Yeah, Stephen can pit now. He should be he should be thinking about pitting either now or the next lap to stand any chance to try and make the move here. No, he's still going there. He's still confident with the soft tyres to do one more lap, I believe. Because you can't go to like lap 6 or 7 on the softs. But look at Nitrogas. Nitrogas is going to try and make the move here against Stephen now. Two in a bed situation here. Oh, what a move! What a move there from Nitrogas to move up into the top 3 now. But look at Vodtech. Look at Vodtech. I thought he was trying to make the move here on Stephen there. Absolutely madness stuff here. But look at Mike. Mike needs to try and bounce back here as quickly as possible here. So at the moment here, Nitrogas is slowly trying to pull away from Stephen at the minute here. But Vodtech is trying everything possible here for against Stephen now. He's trying to have a quick glance there, but on the French Grand Prix, you just never know what to expect here. We're coming to the end of the second sector now, and coming up to this moment in time. Look at this 3-car battle here for 4th place here. Stephen really needs to think about going to pits now, because he's just lost 3 positions in a matter of laps here, and he might lose another one here against Vodtech. Vodtech's trying to go around the inside. Trying to go around the inside. Oh my days! Oh my days! Oh my days! Oh my days! Mike nearly lost. Nearly hit the back of Vodtech because Vodtech tried to avoid the contact between himself and Stephen there. But Bagabow's trying to close in. Right. Stephen pits now, so he should go for the hards to last throughout the remaining of the race here for his one and only pit stop here. But look at this battle here for the 2 Ferraris and Nice Neils here. Nice, Spud trying to make the move here against Nice Neils. Needs to do something there. Spud needs to try and make the move and try to go around the outside. Oh, he would say move. No. Oh no, contact. There's been contact between Spud and Nice Neils. There was contact there between the 2 drivers there. So hopefully he'll try, unfortunate for Spud there, he'll try and get back in as quickly as possible here. But look at Craig. Craig's going to try. If one Ferrari can't get past Nice Neos, he'll have to do. Craig will have to do that. The overtake on this point in time here. He should have the DRS now. So at the moment on lap 7 on 27 here, we've got Dre Gio in first place, Bag of Bones in second place, Nigel Gas is in third, Vodtek in fourth, Mike in fifth, Nice Neos is in sixth, Craig is in seventh, F1 Richard is in eighth, Tinus is in ninth, Spud is in 10th, O'Stephen is in 11th, Synchronicity is in 12th, F1 Mr. P in 13th, Gasto, sorry. I can't believe I said Gasly, I do apologise. Gasto in 14th place, and Luke Bailey is in 15th place, but he had an earlier retirement after lap 1, turn 1. Unfortunate crash. So hopefully he'll bounce back next week. But like I said, you rather get the mistakes done and dusted now than the proper season, because you don't want to waste too much points. Points mean prizes on that one. So at the moment here, we've got a couple of battles going on. We've got Nigel Gash Vodtek in third and fourth. We've got just watching Nice Neos and Craig now, and with F1 Richard for 6th, 7th and 8th respectively. And then also we might have Synchronicity and Mr. P for 12th and 13th place. And this is an absolutely immense stuff here. As you can see here, Craig should have the opportunity here. But F1 Richard will be thinking, what do I need to do to get past in this moment in time here. So, at the moment here, we've got the top 10 who have not pitted yet. Biggest movers, Mike and Craig, with 9 and 8 positions so far. Nice Neos with 6 positions as well. So at the moment there could be my automatic commentators driver of the day here. So that'll be interesting stuff at this moment in time. So as you can see here, we've got F1 Richard trying to do everything possible here. Just watching it from his point of view here, because Nice Neos looks like he's struggling with those medium tyres. The medium tyres, if the guys are doing a one stop here, they need to do 12 laps of the mediums. They need to do at least 12 laps of the mediums and then go on to the hards, or they can pit early and they can try and go on the hards later on. Mike's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. So I believe that's 2 lots worth of penalties there for Mike. So absolutely madness of it. Oh, Steve's got the fast lap of the race now with 135.683. So O'Stephen dropping right at the back in 11th place here. But look at Craig here. Craig's doing a stellar of a job here to try and match what, try and close into to Nice Neos here for 6th place here. But look at F1 Richard here. He's got a good exit there. He's had a good exit there. Look at him. He's got a good exit there. Look at him. Look at it. Oh, I thought he might try and make the move there. I think he might have an opportunity to try and make the move as long as he gets a good exit here. Oh, Craig spun! Oh, Craig has spun there. So he will have to pit now. He will have to pit. That's really unfortunate there from Craig, because he had a good run in there on those tyres. So he'll try and bounce back. He might have to do. He'll have to do the 2 at least mediums now. Or yeah, he will have to go either medium soft now. So that could be the one option that he might have to take here. But it was really unfortunate there for Craig to get that spin there. So F1 Richard is trying to do everything possible here. But look at Mike now. Mike's going to try closing on Vodtek in 4th place here. Mike, who's had he's consistent with the podiums, left, right, centre. Obviously, he had personal goings on, so hopefully his form has not gone when getting consistency with podiums, or at least top half. So at the moment he's done a brilliant job here at the minute here with 5th place. So Mike will be thinking, what do I need to do to get past Vodtek? Vodtek looks like he's struggling with those medium tyres now. Oh my days, come on! Nice news, got 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. Absolutely madness stuff here, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely madness stuff. Mike is trying to close in on Vodtek for 4th place here. Nice news, F1 Richard battle there for 6th and 7th. And would have been earlier on was synchronously for Mr. P in 11th and 12th place. Craig's just peered for the medium tyres now, so the medium tyres should last about 15 laps, so that's fresh 15 laps. So that was one of the predictions I had in my telemetry just before we started the race here, but Mike's just lost a bit of momentum there, so he's lost a bit of the gap there, but F1 Richard needs to try and close in on Nice Neos to stand any chance of trying to get into 6th place here. We're on lap 11 of 27 on the Invictus Racing League, the F3 League. And this has been absolutely brilliant stuff! Absolutely brilliant! Absolutely brilliant stuff here. Again, 2 battles going on. Mike's got 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now, so he needs to be very careful there. He doesn't want to get too many penalties for disqualification of the race here. But like the track, the French Grand Prix, the Paul Ricard track, you do get penalties very easily on here, so you've got to be absolutely careful there. But Mike's moved to 3rd now. What's happened to Mike? Mike's 10-second time penalty for corner cut in. So that means now he did had at least 9 seconds with a penalty, so that's 19 seconds with the penalties. 5-second penalty for corner cut in from Mike. So he's got to be very careful there. He doesn't want to get disqualified during this race here, but hopefully he'll try and bounce back here as quickly as possible. But Mike has gone into the pits for his medium, and 5-second penalty again for speed in pit lane. F1 Richard trying to close in on Nice Deals now for 6th place. And Mike is retired from the session, so there must be something wrong with his car. So hopefully he will bounce back next week, whatever happens here tonight. So F1 Richard didn't give a way to try and get past Nice Neils now for 5th and 6th. And Mr. P is trying to close in on Gaston now for 12th place at this moment. So I'll have a look at Mr. P now, because Mr. P was really unlucky at the start of the race. So he's supposed to go 3-second time penalty for more warnings now. So I'm just going to watch this battle there between Gaston and F1 Mr. P. Stand any chance to try and make the move here. So lap 12 of 27 is Mr. P just having a quick glance at that moment in time there. So as you can see here, Mr. P Mr. P's got a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. He's just lost the braking point there, so he will have a penalty there regardless of whatever happens here tonight. So Dre Gio holding on for 1st, Bagabones is in 2nd, Nigel Gash is in 3rd, Vodtek in 4th, Nice Deals in 5th. And look at Mr. P. Mr. P was having a quick glance there. Synchronicity moves up to 9th, Tinnis in 10th place. Nigel Gash and Vodtek have gone into the pits now for their one and only pit stop, which is the hard tyres. So that would help a lot there for the drivers here to start off with. Hopefully that will capitalise it. But Bagabones and Dre Gio have gone for another lap there. So could that be damaging limitations here? Or would that be a stroke of genius from the 2 drivers there if they try to pit right now? But at the moment synchronously, I don't know whether he's going to the pits. I don't think he is. No, he won't. He's just not at the pits there, so he's still going out for one on 11 laps of there. But look at this from Mr. P. Mr. P could have an opportunity to try and make the move against Gaston for 11th place here. He's saw the gap there, Mr. P. He saw the gap there. But he might have a chance here. Run out here. He must have a run out here. Absolutely mad stuff, Mike. Oh, Mike. Oh, no. Gaston's got a 5-second penalty, but corner cutting. So Mr. P will have to drive back again on that. But that was really unlucky there, because it was really, really unlucky there for Mr. P at that moment in time there. So I'm hoping he'll try and bounce back again to get onto Gaston before the end of the race here. Bag of Bones is pitted now. Will Dragio pit? Dragio's going out still. It could be his tyre wear is just perfect and not had any issues, but he's trying to go long here on the medium tyres. But again, will that compromise too much here? Who knows? Who knows? At the moment here, we're on lap 14 of this frantic race here at the French Grand Prix. Va va boom! But here we go. Can we see Vontek try closing now? Stephen now for 5th place here. Oh, Stephen's already done 7 laps on the hard tyres now. Needs to do something here. He really needs to do something here. Mr. P's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. You don't want to get too much of a penalties galore there. Absolutely madness stuff here. So yeah, like I said, Vontek is the only one that's closest with the battles here at the moment in time against O'Stephen now. Look at O'Stephen. O'Stephen looked like he was struggling with that turn there. But here we go, DRS now. Can Vontek try and make the move here? Will O'Stephen make a defensive move here? Getting closer, closer, closer! Ooh, that was a close call there from Vontek. They'll probably try to go for the inside! But it didn't work. It did not work at the... Oh my days, this is absolutely brilliant stuff here! Absolutely brilliant from the drivers here tonight. Dragio pits now. Dragio has now pitted. Will this work? Or will it not work? Just watching it from Vontek's point of view. So Dragio. Oh my days! So the time should drop down here to buy a second here. And he just, Dragio has just done it there. But look at Vontek. Vontek makes the move! He makes the move there. Brilliant stuff there from Vontek. Absolutely brilliant stuff there. Synchronicity pits now. Synchronicity is now pitted. Ooh, so Synchronicity will drop down a few places here to be on the hard tyres. The one and only pit stop here. Let me have a quick look at the glance of the position changes here. So Spud moves to 8 places there. So that's still a brilliant drive there from Sir Spud. So Spud will automatically be in my driver of the day here because of the position change, biggest movers in the position changes. And I'll tell you what there. Bag of Bones is under a second now against Dragio for 1st place. I'm going to have a look at Bag of Bones now. Bag of Bones on his debut race. This has been a brilliant drive from him as well. He was really lucky not to get ahead of Dragio at the pit stop as well. So either way, Bag of Bones needs to do something here. If he wants to win his debut race, he'll need to do something here as quickly as possible here. So Nice Niels on his teammate Altinas in 8th and 9th respectively here. But look at Nice Niels. Nice Niels needs to do something here to try and get past Tinus from there. So Spud pits now. So Spud is now pitted 14 laps on the hard tyres. So he should go on the medium tyres to get quicker and quicker now, as we see. So at the moment here, Dragio in 1st place, Bag of Bones in 2nd place, Nitric Acid in 3rd, Vontek in 4th, O'Stephen in 5th, F1 Richard in 6th, Tinus is in 7th, Nice Niels is in 8th, so Spud is in 9th, Gasto is in 10th, F1 Mr. P in 11th place, Craig is in 12th, and Synchronously in 13th place. But this has been an absolutely immense stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. This has been an absolutely brilliant battle here, because you just never know what to expect back. But look at Tinnis and Nice Niels. Tinnis has made a mistake there. She's now brought the DRS straight down. Will Tinnis defend here? No, he won't. He was going to try to go on the inside there, but it didn't work out there. But now, Nice Niels moves up to 7th place there. He moves up to 7th place. Brilliant stuff there from Nice Niels. What a move there. But will Tinnis make the opportunity to try and get back into 7th place here? I wonder if there's any team orders here on the Racing Point team between Nice Niels and Tinnis. Or will they just say, look, let you race. That's it. End of. Let you race. End of. You've got, like I said, the two battles going on. We've got Nice Niels in 7th and 8th, and also we've got Spud and Gasto in 9th and 10th, respectively. If you like what you see so far, guys, please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for all the live races here. 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings for. I can't remember who it was now. Nice Niels had a fastest time of the race now with 1:35.583. That's still a cracker of a time there from Nice Niels. But still, he needs to do something there. But look at Gasto. Gasto trying to close in on Spud now, whose tyre wear should be kicking in by now after lap 1. He should be kicking in regardless here. So he should pull away from Gasto. But if Gasto pulls Spud away from that grid, that'll be one of the biggest movers ever. So here we go. Can we see any more shocks along the way here? But at the moment here, all the drivers are all spread out now in the French Grand Prix. So it's died down a little bit there, but I'm hoping we'll get some more overtakes in the near future, or the near timer stuff for the races here tonight. But look at this now. Tinnis is closing in on his teammate Nice Niels for 8th place here. And he's trying to do everything possible here to close in on the hard tyres. Now, from looking at the tyre wear as well, everyone's all done the one stop except for Synchronicity, who's done 2 stops at the moment. So as you can see here, Vodtech might be closing in on Nice Niels now. Fast stop the race is done by Spud with a 1:35 flat there. So fantastic stuff there from Spud, the former F3 world title champion there, battling out there, struggling in 9th place here. But like I said, I'm hoping that the luck will bring back into it. He's saying before that he did not like the current season of the 2019 game of that one, but I'm hoping he will bounce back after season 1 of the 2019 game and bounce back ability into season 2 of the 2019 game. But it's still manic stuff, whatever happens here tonight. Vodtech is the only closest bar we've got, but I might go and see what everyone else is going to do at this moment in time. We've got Dre Gio, who have not mentioned much during the race because he's driven a good race so far. So still a brilliant drive there, but that might be a good battle there between himself and Bagger Bones later on if the gap does not increase. Whatever happens, might decrease. Just have to wait and see what that happens. But Bagger Bones on his debut race in 2nd place here at the moment here. That's still a brilliant drive here. To get his first ever podium would be amazing on for Invictus Racing League, the F3 League. But I mean, look what happened. I thought Craig was about to be closer to one of the drivers there, but he got spun out at one of the corners there. Mr. P's got a 5-second penalty for speed in the pit lane now, so that'll be his 2nd pit stop. Tinnis is pitted now for the softs now, so the softs should last about 9 laps, so that should be fine whatever happens here. Dre Gio's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. So at the moment here, I can't remember if Bag of Bones had a penalty, but if it did, that would compromise a lot there from Dre Gio, because he's 1.391 seconds of the gap. So Mr. P is pitted, and same with Tinnis. They've both pitted for the soft toe, so they could be going for the fastest lap in the race, but they could not. But it just all matters for points. Prizes means points mean prizes, so we say. So absolutely brilliant stuff here tonight. Here we go. I'm going to go through some of the drivers here. Bag of Bones on his debut race has done a brilliant job here. And he's doing an absolutely stellar job here for the second place. As long as he hasn't got any more penalties than Dre Gio, he will become the race winner. And that is still impressive there from Bag of Bones there. So brilliant job from him. Nigel Gash has improved a hell of a lot since what happened last season. So this is the Nigel Gash that we all know and respect for. You know what I mean, don't you? But fair play to Nigel Gash, holding on for third here, Nice Neos has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now, so hopefully he will bounce back. Synchronously and Tinnis have both moved up. F1 Mr. P needs to try and catch up before the other two drivers come out of the pits. Just be interesting to see what's going to happen here. But with Nigel Gash in third, you got Vodtek in fourth, you got O'Stephen in fifth, F1 Richard in sixth, Nice Nielsen seventh, Sport in eighth, Synchronously in ninth, Tinnis is in 10th, Gasto is in 11th place, Craig is in 12th, and F1 Mr. P in 13th place. And as you can see here, this has been absolutely immense stuff here. We're on lap 21-27 on the Invictus Racing League, the F3 League. Now, and I'll tell you what now, you just can't look away now. Unfortunately, the gaps, except for Tinnis has gone right down to under half a second there. Fair play to Tinnis, who's trying to pounce Synchronously at any moment in time, because Synchronously is pitted for the hard tyres. So still going on here. Oh, it's Tinnis! Tinnis makes the move! Oh, what a move! What a move there from Tinnis! On the last corner as well, where anyone could not do that at all. Fastest lap of the race for Tinnis. Brilliant stuff there from Tinnis there. Absolutely brilliant stuff there. We're on lap 21-27. So you can obviously try closing on. Tinnis now for 9th and 10th respectively. Gasto's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. So he did not want that at all. He did not want that at all. Report card. What do you think of the track? If you're watching, guys, what do you think of the track so far? The F1 track. So still watching this battle here between Synchronously and Tinnis now for 9th and 10th respectively here. Mr. P's got a time penalty for multiple warnings now. Still watching this battle because you just never know what to expect from Tinnis' point of view. He could make a mistake galore there. Synchronously has got a time penalty now for multiple warnings now, so he needs to be absolutely careful there. And I mean absolutely careful there. Still, unfortunately, the drivers are all split out quite a bit here on the second part of the stint. As I did warn about it before, but I'm hoping he'll try and bounce back as quickly as possible here. And I tell you what, I love the French Grand Prix track. I love it, but there's too many runaway tracks, shall we say. Like, you don't want to get too much of the penalties galore, but you don't want to do too much on that. But fair play to Spud here, actually. Spud's going to try and close in nice nails now for 7th place here. But bear in mind though, Tinnis has got a Tinnis is doing everything he can to try and close up to Spud here, but Spud might be closer to nice nails here as quickly as possible here. It's under a second now. It's under a second now. We've got 4 laps remaining now. 4 laps remaining of this frantic race at the French Grand Prix, or the Paul Ricard track, as most people would remember. Anyway, but look at Nice Nails now. Nice Nails needs to do something here to try and hold on there. He might have the straight line speed, but it could be that Spud could have the straight line speed. So still watching this frantic stuff here. I know I keep repeating, guys, I'm sorry, but when you've got like smaller, like larger gaps, you try and think what do we need to do here. But fair play to the drivers who are trying to hold on their piece, holding on for their dear life with their positions, left, right, and centre. Timus has got he's got a penalty for multiple warnings as well. So either way, Timus would be beneficial because his time is over 17 seconds there. So it'd be over seconds. But still trying to do everything possible here. Still watch this battle between Spud and Nice Nails now. But like I said, still frantic stuff here. Well, we've got 3 laps remaining here. 3 laps remaining of the qualifying. And this is going to be a nerve-wracking moment here because I'm absolutely biting my nails off now. Because you just don't know what just on there. So Spud tried closing on Nice Nails now for 7th place here. He's at the hairpin corner out of turn 15 now. Should have the DRS now. He should have the DRS. Try closing on Nice Nails now. But can't get any quicker than that. So something must happen with his car or what, I don't know. But he was just not getting closer to Nice Nails, which could be that he's trying to go on a faster straight line speed. But and then Spud was trying his hardest, trying to get closer and closer to Nice Nails. But fair play to him, he's doing it. He's still going on at it. He's still going on. So fair play to Spud there for still sticking by and holding on there for dead line. But I tell you what, now we might have a battle coming up soon in the next couple of laps. Back of Bones and Dre Gio. At the moment it's 1.2. So that might come down to second in the next few laps also. But also you've got Spud, sorry. So Spud is trying his hardest to try and get past Nice Nails as much as possible here. But Nice Nails is saying, well, no sunshine, you're not going to get past left, right and centre here. I just want some podium stuff now. So he's doing a stellar of a job there, Nice Nails. He's trying everything he can, but I know I said podium stuff, but if Spud can try and, well, at the moment it's a massive gap between F1 Richard and Spud there. So even if they did that, they will need to do another lap in again with the different strategies here as we speak. So here we go. So Spud's trying his hardest, his might to try and close in on Nice Nails now for 7th place here. We're on lap 26. Sorry, we're on lap 25, 27 of the Invictus Racing League, the F3 League. And I'll tell you what, it's still a good battle. Still, oh my days, Nice Nails trying to go defensive here. He's going back onto the racing line there. And I'll tell you what, he was very, very lucky. Still very lucky there to hold on to 7th place here. Absolutely immense stuff here. So as you can see, he's still Spud's still thinking, what do I need to do to get past? But we're on the penultimate lap now. We're on the penultimate lap, and Dre Gio's done a brilliant job here, and Bag of Bones as well on his debut race to try and improve a hell of a lot. But fair play to him, he's trying to do a brilliant job there. But the looks a bit, they're wishing it was the proper race. The guys who are in the top 3 at the moment, especially Nigel, he definitely wants another podium at the moment in time. But I will say a reminder, there will be no podium interviews at the end of this race. There will be no podium interviews at the end of this race. So I will say my final thoughts, and then I'm going to stop the stream, and then that will be it. And looking at Spud now, trying to close in as much as possible here against Nice Niels for 7th place here. But yeah, still going on here, Spud. Fair play to him at this moment in time with the Ferrari car in on lap 26 of 27, which could be 27 of 27 in the next lap also. So I tell you what, Spud, look at him, he needs to get past as quickly as possible here. He needs to try and get past Nice Niels as much as possible, because he's got on the quicker tyre. He should be quicker than that. He should be quicker. But yeah, still. Look at Vodtek. Look at Vodtek. Vodtek is trying to close in on Nitrogas now for 3rd place. So can this be compromised here? I believe that might be F1 Mr. P. Mr. P were trying to go for the fastest lap of the race, but obviously if it was a league racing situation, the top 10, whoever did the fastest lap in the top 10 will keep it. If you did outside the top 10, it will not be recorded, will not be counted. So here we go. Can Vodtek try closing on Nitrogas now on the last lap of the race here? Just try to see where Dre Gio is coming up to. The fast right-hander there. Here we go. Can Vodtek, look at this. Look at this bow here. Absolutely madness. We've got a couple of bows going on here. We've got this one. Nitrogas, Vodtek. Nitrogas needs to hold on, but Vodtek needs to try and make the move there on the inside there. Look at Vodtek. Look at Vodtek, sorry. Look at Vodtek. Look at Vodtek. He's trying to pounce there. Still watch this bar here. Still watch this bar here. Brilliant stuff battle there between the two drivers here at the finale lap here. And I'll tell you what, Dre Gio's done a brilliant job here into 1st place here. He's just crossed over the line now for 1st place, so congratulations to him on the race here. Oh, Vodtek trying to go for the inside there, but it does not make the move. He's lost the back end of the car there, so that means Bag of Bones finishes in 2nd place. Nitrogas finishes in 3rd. Vodtek finishes in 4th place here. Oh, Stephen finishes in 5th place with 21 laps of the hard tyres. That's still good going there. F1 Richard in 6th place now. Nice Niels in 7th place, but would that be counted with penalties? Yes, it does. Nice Niels drops down to 8th, so Spud moves up to 7th place. Where's Tinus? Here we go. Can Synchronicity make a move here? Oh, this could be a fun finish here for 9th. Oh my day, Synchronicity finishes in 9th. Tinus, what a finale there for that battle there between 9th and 10th. Gasto finishes in 11th. Craig, well, Mr. P has been lapped, so Craig will cross over the line now and will finish in 12th place. That was, without that, one best race. So many battles going on left, right and centre. I know it looked like there's two of the same battles going on, but still, that's still an immense battle there. But well done to Dre Gio. That should be a massive confidence boost for him for the start of the new season in 2 weeks' time. And well done too. Sorry. Well done to Bag of Bones there for second place there. And also Nordigash in third place there. That was still an immense battle there between Nordigash and Vodtech. Sorry, I do apologise. So that was still brilliant battles there, left, right and centre. So brilliant stuff. Here is the French Grand Prix race classification for the Invictus Racing League, the F3 League. You've got Dre Gio in first place, Bag of Bones in second, Nordigash is in third, Vodtech in fourth, O'Steven in fifth, F1 is in sixth, Suspud is in seventh, Noise Niels is in eighth, Synchronicity is in ninth, Tinnis is in 10th, Gusto in 11th place, Craig finishes in 12th, F1 Mr. P in 13th, Mike in 14th, and Luke Bailey in 15th place. Mike and Luke Bailey are the only ones who've had a DNF during this race. And, just in case if the stewards need to have a look at it, in case, I know it's only pre-season, but we'd like to try and get as much on there as possible. As I said here, guys, there will be no podium interviews, so I won't be interviewing Dre Gio, Bag of Bones, or Nordigash, which is a shame because that would have been like to have known their thoughts of the race tonight. But what a race to start off with at the French Grand Prix. Brilliant stuff there from all the drivers here tonight. So, especially with the new drivers as well, fair play to them, especially Bag of Bones, who's on his debut race. Capitalised on that into podium stuff as well. So this could be one best F3 League season. Who would win it? I don't know. It's hard to say after one race, and there's a few drivers who were missing tonight. So it could be a make or break situation here. But can I just say a massive thank you to everyone that was watching the stream. If you like what you see so far, guys, please make sure you like and subscribe to the Invictus Racing League channel for all the live races, whatever happens here tonight. And also, brilliant stuff for everyone that was watching at this frantic race here. It was brilliant stuff here. I can't wait for the brand new season in 2 weeks' time. This will be immense stuff. I was your host with the most, Mark. This was the French Grand Prix for the Invictus Racing League, the F3 League. And I say it right now. Cheers for that, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.